I didn't know
I don't
that.
think anyone's actually ever tested if one is a lot faster than the other.
All right, and here we go.
So you'll notice that the first 30 seconds are almost identical for both runners.
Yeah, just a little off sync. We'll just take a few moments to get it back together. Um, I don't know how much this is gonna be like redundant, but you're gonna see the runners are in Japanese. They run Japanese because it is slightly faster. I believe it's about 15 to 20 seconds faster than using the US version. And the PAL version altogether is a different category. So, starting out in the foyer, a lot of very basic doubles. You don't generally see runners mess these up. Nice little Game Boy Horror on the portrait there. Very clean from both. Oh, Lace forgetting the key there.
They're almost completely in
Yeah,
sync here.
I believe Max is a little bit ahead.
Wow.
But this is
close.
pretty much identical.
You'll notice that they suck up ghosts 2 times faster or 1.5 times faster than you might have on your first playthrough of the game because they're using the new game plus called Hidden Mansion.
Oh, Lisa missing the double there. Cleaned it up well. Moving on to one of the more interesting rooms of Area 1. You notice that they don't get the double here. It's actually, I think it's about a second faster to not get that double because it causes the green ghost and the gold ghost to spawn faster. It's just cool optimizations, stuff like that. I believe Area 1 genuinely to be one of the most interesting areas to watch. Because when you see a top level runner go for strats, they do some pretty insane strats.
You'll notice a lot of this game is small optimizations that lead up to bigger time saves.
Yeah. There's no big like block time saves where it's like this skip saves like 2 minutes or something like that. It's a lot of 5-second time saves everywhere. Besides the going out of bounds, which saves about 50 minutes.
But it is not permitted in this category.
It is
hence the
not.
no out of bounds in the title.
Max going for a very interesting setup for that for Neville. Don't see very many runners do stuff like that, as Lace is going for the more typical. Very good Area 1 so far for both runners. Besides a few minor mistakes from Lace.
This room is a bit laggier than a lot of the other rooms because it's rendering 2 rooms at once.
Yeah, it's the second laggiest room in the mansion, I believe. Makes getting Lydia, which is this portrait ghost, pretty difficult. But once again, both runners just making it look easy. And now Max is going into the first area boss, being Chauncey.
Lace also going into Chauncey. Once again, pretty tied up here.
Just a few seconds behind. Just gotta get Chauncey in the head, and then you have 5 seconds where you do whatever.
Lace actually missing the Chauncey ball shot.
Oh, jeez.
4 whole times.
That's unfortunate.
That'll put him back a bit.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt a little bit. Because Max has been running this game, and actually I was wrong. I thought Lace had been running the game a little bit, but no. Apparently they're rusty. A little rusty coming into this. But Max has been running this game a lot recently on a 100% grind. And 100% translates to any percent very well. So, on to Chauncey. Some of the more interesting strats come with Chauncey. These ball catches are super cool. They're not too hard to get. And they're super flashy looking. And
they look a lot more precise than they are, but if you know what you're doing, it shouldn't be that hard.
If you hold in a very certain position, you can pretty much always get it. There's a very big margin of error for it. Or a pretty small margin of error for it. It's very lenient. Onto the second ball catch, you're going to see MakS do take damage intentionally here. That's so then they can use the invincibility frames to pick up the ball. Just like that. And a very clean area 1. 552 suck up. Nothing to scoff at. And unfortunately, I believe Lace got hit there, forcing a third cycle.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's really unfortunate. Luckily, you can go for the same ball catch again. There we go, getting it the second time for a 621.
Pretty sure that's better than... No, it's not. I was gonna say it's better than my Chauncey key, but it just is not.
Very, very, I want to say unlucky, but there's not a lot of RNG in Area 1. It's just a very unfortunate messing up some tricks, especially with Chauncey. If you mess up any of the ball catches, you can just force a third cycle, which is super big time waster and really unfortunate.
Most runners would reset. However, this is a tournament.
This is a tournament, and I don't think we'd be very take too kindly to resetting. Not that they would anyway. Not that either of the runners would reset under any circumstance, other than Crown Theft. if that, I don't think anyone would reset Crown Theft either. It'd be really funny. So here we have Area 2 starting out. And the first introduction of hallway movement, which is once again really interesting. Going in here to do the first grabber double. Grabbers are they have really interesting doubles because most of them are set up by having them grab onto you and you shake them off into each other. They're really interesting to go for, and MakS once again just making it look easy. Yeah, they're super neat to look at.
Grabbers also do have pretty finicky hitboxes at times.
They do tend to have very poor hitboxes. But both runners getting it. MakS onto a Shy Guy doubles. These the runners are gonna make these doubles look very easy. These are deceptively difficult. Their hitboxes, once again, just like the grabbers, are finicky, and they can sometimes be very far apart from each other. MakS with the good money RNG.
Now he's gonna come up here to early release, which is just more RNG. Alright, and he gets it. So I believe that loses 10 seconds if you don't get it, but those two ghosts can show their hearts a little bit earlier. Completely up to RNG, and that is also a big reset factor in the run.
For sure. Lace also getting very good Shy Guy doubles. Here we go on to the next glitch, poster skip, or poster early. Basically, you suck off the poster through the wall, so you won't need to pick it up later. Here's coming a very interesting double as well. It's a pretty easy double, but looks super cool. And
did not get early release, so that's gonna put him back even more.
Just very poor luck today. It's very unfortunate, but this is really good by MakS. A 950 boo release, nothing to scoff at. That is very, very good. Lace also getting poster skip. Let's see this double. Nice. That is so very good. Accidentally bumped the wall there. Poster skip is indeed free. Yeah, this is very unlucky by Lace. 10:30 boo release. That's about a 40-second difference right now.
All right, so now the boos are released into the mansion, which causes Mac to have to get 40 of them to actually beat the game and go to King Boo. Spoilers.
Max set up actually here for a text skip. If you suck up a ghost while sucking up a sheet, if you suck the sheet after getting a ghost, you actually can get a text skip, which Max got right there. Very good RNG. On that, super nice looking, super clean. Love when you get it. It's completely RNG whether or not you're able to get that. Which is what makes boos pretty annoying, is boos are pretty much 100% RNG. There's certain things that you can do to kind of manipulate them. Not their spawns, though, unfortunately. But you can manipulate boos in certain ways, such as R pumping. That will manipulate the boo to stay in position.
Yeah, it's really just holding L and R, and every 10 HP you let go of R, and you kind of just like tap it. That's where it got its name, R pumping, and it makes the game look a lot easier than a casual playthrough.
Yeah, it's definitely makes the game easier because with the route that we go with R pumping, it makes every single boo except for one of them, and in some cases, if you go for a certain route, such as Breaker Boo, it makes every boo one-cyclable, or all but one. But R pumping does lose a little bit of time every, like a few frames every single time you R pump. So if you saw Max there drag that boo across the room, runners will tend to do that to just save the few frames, because you don't need to R pump. It's actually really good by for Max here.
Max gonna ignore the crying Toad, which is a bit rude of Luigi, but
very rude. But honestly, did you actually want to talk to Toad? And Lace getting the final boo there. Before going to the bathroom and heading towards the fire or the mirror room. Here comes the mirror room. Mirror room has invisible grabber ghosts, which for casual players is pretty much the bane of their existence, but runners generally memorize their spawns. And it also leads to some of the more difficult doubles, but very flashy. They can be pretty tricky to get the hang of, but they're really cool looking.
After Matt clears this room, he's gonna go for the first real skip, which we like to call Fire Warp, which skips having to light a few torches on fire.
Yeah, it skips all of the dialogue from the fire elements that EGAD gives you. It also skips the lighting of the candles. It saves, I'm not entirely sure how much time it actually does save. But, it's really, really, cool looking, and once again, a little bit more of a, I wouldn't say advanced trick, but a trick that takes a little bit of time to get used to. And a really great mirror room from Lace as well, with exceptional RNG.
We'll see if Lace gets Mirror Warp as well. Be really unfortunate if he didn't get it.
And yep,
he gets it.
got it.
So now Luigi is going to do some more bullying on the butler ghost. So now the second Mac lights those torches, he's on a timer that we like to call butler cycle. And you have to do a lot of things in this short amount of time to meet the butler cycle when he goes into his room.
Yeah, you have to get a purple puncher ghost, a red grabber ghost, and a white grabber and purple puncher double to try and meet butler cycle. The cycle can be a little lenient, but unfortunately missing the double, he might go for it still. Still going for it, favoring getting that single. Gonna go right for the double, but unfortunately, due to missing that double, wastes a little bit of time. Ideally, you want to try and open the chest inside of the laundry room and take a picture of the mouse hole to open up the mouse hole for a skip, JP exclusive skip. Well, sucking up a boo and going through a mouse hole, you will actually skip the text that EGAG gives you after capturing a boo. And Max here doing the flashiest quad, or I'd say like the flashiest thing in the game, which is the hidden room quad. It's a really fun thing to watch.
Whoa, SpeedGaming is rating SpeedGaming.
I feel like that happens every stream.
Yeah. It's very cool, though. Welcome.
Thank you, SpeedGaming. Now here in laundry room, you do hidden room just to get the boo. Because it actually saves time over later. Max actually set up to potentially go for... no, he didn't go for it. Those cloths, just like all the other cloths, are actually able to be... you can perform a text skip on them. The fabled laundry boo text skip, which is pretty difficult to do. And, Max grabbing more
fire because he was low and he wouldn't be able to successfully do this next trick.
Let's see if Lace can do laundry boo text skip. Fortunately, didn't watch enough of the Michael's tutorials to get it today. Here comes the most pointless amount of RNG in the game, which is Melody, what song Melody gives you. I believe she has two options to give you the water theme from Super Mario Bros. Or the athletic theme from Super Mario Bros. 3. If you get the athletic theme from Super Mario Bros. 3, it loses like 2 frames or 3 frames or something like that.
I didn't actually know it loses that little time.
It is very insignificant because it's just hitting up once. So if you do that optimally, it loses almost no time.
Alright, he's gonna pick up the boo. He's gonna pick up the key as he spawns the boo. Just for that little extra optimization.
Lace also getting the Super Mario Bros. 3 athletic theme. 2 frame time loss. Definitely worth resetting over. Absolutely not. Here comes... Oh, they're having a little bit of troubles with that boo there. Gets it well. Here comes the first introduction of using, Actually, no, it's not the first introduction, but it's the easiest to explain. If you, shoot your, the fire element on a ghost before they spawn, if they have an element, it will remove them. So, you're gonna see Lace here in a second, shoot fire into the fridge before the ghost actually spawns.
really ruins the point of the fridge.
It really does.
So
It saves a little bit of time.
Mac out here is going to, after getting this boo, he's gonna go out to the graveyard, and there's a few cool things that he's gonna do. So he's actually going to intentionally take damage again, to just speed up the cycle with this dog. And then, once he sucks up the dog and goes out to the main graveyard, there will be a double that is pretty RNG heavy, but just looks really good when it's pulled off correctly. So I'll point that out.
Like Doggo said, intentionally taking damage there to cause Mr. Bones to spawn faster, and you don't actually have to water the flower. That's just style points. Let's see. Getting a very wide double there, actually. That was very impressive.
Yeah.
That double for most people is generally RNG. For a lot of people, you can manipulate them a little bit, but
yeah, this is
didn't even matter.
Yeah, this is Bogmire, so he is a little bit tougher to one cycle. That was a nice double from Lace.
That was also very good. Both runners doing very well here.
So you can one cycle Bogmire, which a lot of people did not do on their first playthrough, by just kind of having complete control over Luigi's vacuum here. So you'll see Mac move pretty precisely.
For a lot of newer runners, the Bogmire one cycle is very difficult. It is a very difficult trick to do. The runners are going to make it look very easy, but do not be fooled. It is a little bit of a tricky trick.
We'll see if Lace gets the one cycle.
Let's hope the rust has gone. Not like a nail anymore.
And he
Less
gets
of a nail.
That was pretty close.
Very well done on both the runners. And they're very close to each other now. Lace has came back quite a bit. Earlier was like 40 seconds behind, I believe, almost. Think that's what it was at Boo release. So definitely, Lace definitely coming back. Gotta love these
Area 3, and this is basically just where they get a lot of the Mario items and finish off Area 3. So that's what you'll see here.
Finish off Area 3 before they even started.
Lace is going to punch one of the ghosts in the face.
So, yeah. I would love to see Lace punch Biff. I believe everyone would love to see Lace punch Biff. Heading into the backyard here. You're going to see Max pick up water and then use that, okay, not hit the wall, but pick up water and then keep the vacuum out to skip the ladder animation. And now into the well cutscene.
Lace pretty close.
Yeah, this is actually a lot closer than it was like 10 minutes ago.
Then it was in Area 1.
Yeah, and Area 2 for that matter. Punching Biff though costs I don't know, like a second or two.
It'll be worth it.
It will be worth it. Let's see. Nice stumble skip.
Let's hope neither runners forget the letter. Mac didn't.
Do not want to forget it. Don't want to forget the letter. Not punching Biff. That's a poor choice on Mac's part.
He could still punch Biff. We'll have to see. Give him a chance.
You usually want to try and punch Biff for good RNG. The fire hitbox on the tea room door extends a little too far into the ground.
Lace punching Biff and then getting knocked back.
But the fire on the tea room door extends a little far into the ground, allowing you to shoot a water ball at it, which runners will do. It saves, I think it's 4 or 5 seconds or something like that. You're gonna see Lace suck off the tea room tablecloth to set up for the tea room tech skip. A prophet once told me that it is free. Oh, very unfortunate for Max.
Let the boo get away at 0. I've done that too many times.
The tablecloth is very, very, very bad in the tea room because it will, if you're sucking up the tablecloth while sucking up the boo, not like what Lace did for the tech skip, but if you're sucking them at the same time, you're not going to be able to do damage to the boo, leaving that boo very susceptible to leaving at 0 HP. I think that's the most common boo that leaves, like, besides like Breaker and Vangor, because Vangor is required and Breaker 1 cycle is difficult. Yeah, this is very much so on now. Lace could be ahead, depending on RNG after Nana, or they could be very even. Maybe not ahead, but they're definitely going to be very close.
Nana and Petunia get to be done in whatever order you want. So there's a little bit of a divide on what runners want to do first. It doesn't lose any time.
I believe
the other.
It does not matter which order you go in, but a lot of runners tend to do Petunia first in any percent, but I believe you're supposed to do Nana first in 100%. Because of a weird mechanic, including their pearl drops. I'm not going to speak more on it because I don't know everything about it. Max, you're grabbing fire. Fire required for the Astral Hall.
This race is even more close now.
It is very close.
Oh,
would have been...
Mac unfortunately misses that double and gets hit by the ghost, which is going to lose him a bit of time.
That's just making the time between them get closer and closer.
And Lace gets the double, which puts him at an advantage.
And a minute ago, I said you do it in any percent. That's wrong. You don't do it in any percent. You only do it in any percent no out of bounds. You only do Nana and 80% no out of bounds. That does not mean a lot, but I feel like I should correct it. Very excellent triple by Lace, actually. This is so close now. They are seconds apart from each other. Lace, in one of the most magical ways, has brought it back.
He had a rough area 1, but that just fueled him for his comeback.
Very, very, very close now. Lace saying not to look at the moonshot. That's not good. And it said moonshots, implying that there was more than one. Max getting it first try. Lace missing it. There's a certain lineup to get Moonshot, but it's a little, it's a tiny bit precise. Missing 2 Moonshots. There we go.
Okay,
Finally
he
getting
gets
it third try. Right on the edge, too. I believe Lace can come back. They're still not too far apart. I believe every single missed Moonshot costs about 8 seconds, so missing 2 of them costs 16 seconds.
They're about 18 seconds apart, something like that then.
Yeah, I'd say I'd say about there. So Max heading here to projector room. Projector room, home to some of the most, I would say easier doubles, but they look really cool. With how you kind of push off the grabber ghosts. Once again, you have the same grabber ghosts from the mirror room.
Except they're even more invisible.
Because you can only see them on the projector. This is a really cool triple.
If he gets it, and he does, alright, that's very nice.
Very good RNG on that boo as well.
He's gonna try and pick up the glove and the boo at the same time. Another minor optimization.
That's a very well done.
Mac is
room
going into
on
the twins room, which has a bit more RNG in where the twins hide when playing hide and seek with you.
Now, heading here, before the twins room, gotta go to Neville's room. So it's actually faster to get these 3 boos later, Neville's, Lydia's, and Chauncey's. Because you come back here later to get, the twins.
Oh wow, it's quite close.
Yeah, but yeah, it's once again getting close. Getting the helicopters here. Every beginner's bane.
Those helicopters, you can't just vacuum, you have to move it manually.
Yeah, with most fans and stuff like that in the game, generally, you can just kind of hold it, but with the mobile in the twins room, you kind of gotta finesse it a little bit. And the twins offer you a game of hide and seek. Getting the
Speedy Spirit. I don't know
getting
why
the speedy
he did
spirit.
that.
Max absolutely style pointing.
I wonder if he knows how close the race is.
I don't think it costs that much time.
No.
If any, actually. I think how that was set up there was fairly well done. This boo can be a little tricky. Very susceptible to leaving on you again. Ooh, caught him right at the wall on the left. Let's see.
Alright,
Nice.
that was good. It's close.
Once again, they're only like a boo apart from each other. But very unfortunate RNG for Lace. But pretty well, and also moved the boo ball out of the way. That boo ball can actually block you from leaving. So it's important to try and get that out of there. Max.
Or Mac here going for the easiest tech skip in the game that I somehow manage to miss sometimes. Because I'm just not that good.
Happens to the best of us.
And me.
Now we're moving on to Clairvoya. I don't know. That sheet is very close to the edge there.
Alrighty, he gets it.
Still getting the tech skip, but that was, I couldn't tell from the commentator stream if that was on or not. So, welcome to Carpal Tunnel 101.
Mac is just gonna press B and A here for a prolonged amount of time.
This is what we've come for. This is Luigi's Mansion speedrunning, text mashing at its finest.
This is the highlight of everyone's run.
I would say. Wish that we had a live microphone feed from one of the runners, because it would just be button mashing.
It would just be.
It would be. Indeed, that is identical to what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Obese Doggo on the scene. All right, Mac at the end of this, at the end of the Clairvoya text mash, Clairvoya is very special with how you suck her up, because she is the only portrait ghost where you can just hold back and completely roll the C stick to optimally suck up Clairvoya. Max, very good RNG. Heading up, let's hope Mac does not forget ice. Generally, most won't forget ice at this level, but you know, mistakes always happen. Not forgetting ice, like a true professional. You are required here to get ice, because in the Safari Room, there are water element ghosts.
A lot of people notoriously forget ice coming into this room.
The amount of runs that people, when they're just starting out, have lost to forgetting ice can be very surprising. It's something that a lot of runners overlook. Here you see that the strat where you shoot the elements out before catching the ghost. That double there is a very difficult double. Max making it look easy. That is a very clean room from Mac, besides a poison mushroom spawning.
At least he didn't suck it up. That would have been a turn for the worst.
That would have been so bad. So you're gonna see Mac shoot ice elements at the boo there. If you shoot boos with the ice elements,
they stop moving.
Yeah, they'll stop moving. Sorry, I got sidetracked there for a second. Must seem like I'm crazy or something. I'll just like stop in the middle of a conversation.
I thought your Wi-Fi had bugged out or something.
No, I just looked at chat and I just got confused at what was happening.
Happens.
Once again, bad RNG. Out here. Lace opting to do it early. Oh. Alright.
Lace having a rough time with this boo.
Did not leave. So you're going to see Lace there went on to sidestep mode. runners will go into sidestep mode to prepare for the blackout. So Max here on Bulasis, I would say the most challenging boss ghost in the game. We'll see how it goes. The strat is to face towards the boo with your vacuum out and go from one side to the other. Oh no.
He only gets one. Alright, that's a bit more than one.
This is a little bit of a challenging cycle to come back from. Lace might be ahead at the end of this.
I'm ready on those commentator controls.
So we'll see how the backup strat is. Getting one, getting two. Need to get one more. 3. All right, that's a forced 1 cycle or 2 cycle at least.
That was
all
weird.
right. That was a little odd. Here we have Lace with the ice shot. Pretty not great either. Getting 11 with that first one. Might be a forced 2 cycle from both runners. You do not see that every day. Two very, very, very high-level runners messing up on Bulasis, but that just kind of shows, like, a Bulasis, it can be challenging. Just slightly bumping your angle in any way can just drastically change how the cycle is going to go for you, as you saw with both runners. But they were able to clutch out both with 2 cycles there.
Unfortunately, Lace couldn't get ahead because of the matched 2 cycles. But he still has a chance in these last 20 minutes.
There are many chances with around about 20 minutes left. So, moving on here to Area 3, you're going to see the runners get fire just coming out of the door into the hallway. Preparing for the blackout. Alright, Mac opting not to go for fire. Might get it later on, and I'm not sure. I don't know if got
sidetracked again.
Getting the fire here. No, I'm trying to say the right words. I don't know if Max is actually going to go into hidden or into sidestep. Some runners opt to not go into sidestep, which is can be pretty interesting depending on what strats they go for.
Swag strats. It's a one large swag strat.
Going into sidestep takes it's like a quarter of a second. It's very, very
it's not
very, very it's very, very minuscule in time loss compared to what it could be if you miss a lot of the scare skips. Also, Lace not getting fire. So you see Max flashlight skip there.
I don't even think we explained flashlight skip.
If you pull out, if you use element when you're supposed to pull out your flashlight, it skips the animation of pulling out the flashlight and it's like slightly faster. That's what flashlight skipping is. Runners will try to do it there. Okay, Max not getting Grimly? Am I going crazy? Wait, am I actually going crazy? Max forgot to get Grimly. Oh no. This Lace is now ahead. Oh no. This is not good for Max. So there's a portrait ghost that is required to get in in the wardrobe room, also Lace swag strats going for Pythagoras skip. So Lace getting a very good Grimly. And MakS with a less than optimal Grimly, but still not terrible. Wow, this run just turned around. Completely. That, just that one thing, just forgetting to get Grimly. Wow. Alright. Lace going downstairs to, flip the breaker. We'll see if either of the runners go for breaker boo. I don't think they will, but, who knows? With the sporadic nature of, both of these runners, you never know.
Mac with a smile in chat. You can tell he messed up. I was gonna talk about the chaotic and RNG nature of Grimly, but I don't even think I can anymore.
MakS actually going for Breaker Boo.
Oh yeah, he did tell me that he went for Breaker Boo.
So Breaker Boo is the most challenging boo in the mansion. It is very difficult to one cycle, but saves quite a bit of time if you get it. MakS missing it on, what was that? 1 HP. That would have been insane. That would have brought the time back. So unless Breaker Boo goes back into the breaker room, you're probably gonna see a pipe room get cleared out of Mac.
Yeah, that was just quite unfortunate for him. After so many mistakes.
After something like that, but that was very, very close. I would say Breaker Boo is the most challenging thing to do in this game. Breaker Boo, there's only a handful of people who are able to really do it on a somewhat consistent base, and MakS being, you know, probably one of them. Missing it is not uncommon. But that just means he did not check breaker room. So
I think he didn't hear him go back in there.
I think he's probably opting to go for it later. Maybe. I'm actually not sure of that.
Yeah, I don't know. Mac is forgetting a lot of things here. I like how Lace is ahead, but we're focusing mostly on Mac.
Yeah, let's talk about Lace then. Lace on the Toy Soldiers. Let's see if Lace goes for the Toy Soldiers double. It's a really awesome strat that saves some time and is a little bit of a swaggier strat, but it definitely has its place.
He tried to get it, but he couldn't.
Yeah, unfortunately missing it.
Having a rough time with this last soldier.
And seems like Mac is not going for it. Just going for the classic burn. No Boston burn. Getting hit there, though.
Unfortunate.
Lace's stream seizing out a little bit. But getting it all the same. This is still very close, and honestly, with I'm not sure if it will still save time, but Breaker Boo being on such low HP, not needing to go for Van Gorboo is pretty nice to not have to do.
This race has been really close. I've been just watching.
Yeah, we wished for a closer race, and look at this. They are, I'd say, like 10 seconds apart.
My commentary stream's bugging. Give me a second.
Oh, I think the streams just went down.
Oh boy, not again.
Okay, I managed to get
It's
the
back?
normal stream back.
Yeah, it's back.
Alright. What did we miss? It's just black for me. Alright, here we go. Here we see Lace going for this triple. This is a really cool triple. I think it could come back from that. Yep. Unfortunately, didn't get the burn on the purple puncher ghost, but that's quite all right. Managed to come back with that. And Mac also getting it. This could come down to where Breaker Boo really spawns, in all honesty, and how well Breaker Boo's performed.
Yeah.
So Lace finding Breaker Boo first. This is, once again, a really hard Boo to one cycle. Due to the lag in the Armory Room being the laggiest room in the game, you need to R-pump at a different time than you're normally used to. Lacey doing very well with it, though. And Mac needs to make sure he does not leave. Alright, so the Boo just left on Mac, but he cannot go into Clockwork Room. Alright. Luckily saved. You're gonna see Mac Mirror Warp here.
Okay, I was afraid he wasn't gonna mirror warp.
And here comes Pipe Room. Most people generally clear this room, but for speedrunners, this is an optional room. You're probably gonna see Mac clear it, unless he's in the breaker room. As you don't need the Boo from there. It's a 300 HP Boo, which we do not get.
Mac may be clearing out this pipe room. That's optional in order to retrieve.
In order to, yeah. But once again, if you don't go for Breaker Boo, and even if you do go for Breaker Boo, if you one-cycle Breaker Boo and he, if you one-cycle him or he goes back into the Breaker Room, you do not require to do that room. But if you unfortunately miss him and he goes back into this room, he is a required, well, it is a required room to get. Lace on Weston here.
See if he gets the one cycle. It's one of the harder one cycles to get.
Very, very well done. You're gonna see, I don't know if Mac's actually seriously trying to get this or not. Alright, seems not. There's Breaker Boo. So, because of that, as soon as Max is done with Vangor, you will not see him get Vangor Boo, as you will see Lacey get Vangor Boo.
Yup. We'll see if Mac gets this Weston one cycle. Looks like he's gonna get it, and he does.
Wow, very clean.
Lace struggling a little bit to get the fire from Vangor. Or for Vangor, not from him.
Ooh. Mac absolutely flying by with that key. So once again, it's sort of anyone's race at this point. Vangor triples can be difficult, and King Boo 2-cycle can also be difficult, which this could potentially come to. Oh,
He lets Weston Boo get away.
This is looking very good for Lace, though. having some difficulties with these boos, these Area 4 boos, and Lace is having a dream of an Area 4 right now.
He is having a really good Area 4.
It's very well done.
He could potentially lose some of this time in Vangor triples, but he's pretty high level runner, so I don't think he'll have much of a problem.
I have little doubt in the skill.
He misses.
Lacey missing the double. This is possible still.
Coming up here is the triple on the grabbers, and again, they have terrible hitboxes, so he could... he gets it. That's the hardest one.
Honestly, that was a really good strat there. Stand really close to bunch them up, and then just do a quick little turnaround. Here comes the grabbers as well. That's a really good grabber triple. And fire being grabbed here to burn these guys. It's faster than trying to line up a triple on them.
And we'll see this Vangor suck up. Usually it's very hard.
Vangor usually tries to pull away, but if you get him in a certain spot, which most runners are usually able to get him into, he can be a little bit of a tricky bugger. Here we're on Vangor-boo. Vangor-boo is a tiny bit of a challenging boo. He's the only 300 HP boo that you'll get, unless you go for Breaker. 145, really good health on that boo. For sure 2-cyclable.
It really depends if he gets it.
Very well done. Yeah, so Lacey is a good chunk far ahead here. Heading down to King Boo, I think this has to be a slow 3-cycle in order for MakS to get this. Which is possible if you mess up the, you do a good first cycle but mess up the second cycle.
We'll really just have to see how this plays out.
But, this is still possible, but, this is, we're really driving on, Lace, messing up here. So, sub-hour is dead for both runners here, unfortunately.
Yeah, about 2 minutes behind his personal best.
Yeah.
And Lace does not have splits out.
Lace is about a minute behind the personal best here. So if this 2 cycles should be a 50 or a 1 hour 26 seconds, I believe. MakS getting scared there. Very unfortunate. Heading into the painting. But once again, anything is possible when it comes to this stuff. It can go either way.
Really just depends on how they play at the end of the day.
It really does. This King Boo is a devious cheater, which let's hope both runners have really clean 2 cycles. And all what it'll really take is for Lace to just mess up a 2 cycle here for this to go in the way of MakS. But that doesn't always happen. Lace barrel stuffing Bowser there.
We'll see if he gets him down low enough for a 2 cycle.
This cycle is looking pretty good. 247. That is a very good amount of health to get for the first cycle. Let's see this second cycle.
Hopefully he doesn't choke.
No choking today. And there it went, a 1 hour 25. Very well done. From Lace, winning the race.
Matt can also 2-cycle here.
Yeah, let's see this. This race, honestly, I think has been one of the most exciting races yet, honestly. Lace with an incredible comeback. Going from 40 seconds behind in Area 2 to winning by... Let's see if it doesn't... by almost winning by 40 seconds.
That was really good from both runners.
This race was surprisingly close at very many points.
Oh, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
So you got the comeback.
I told you I was setting it up. It was predisposed the entire time.
It was it. That was the plan.
Yeah,
Purposely had a bad area.
I'd just like to say it to everyone. Ga.
Fair.
Couldn't have said it better myself. What were your thoughts on your race? You were behind by a little bit at the start, but
Well, here's the thing. I haven't touched this game in like 3 or 4 months, so I went into this with the expectation of failing miserably. So when Area 1 happened and I was failing miserably, I was kind of like, wow, this is exactly how I expected this to go.
but
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Area 1 was quite rough, but having Mac miss Grimly completely.
Yeah, the thing is, I wasn't watching the restream, so I haven't a slightest clue how I managed to not lose the race. I don't know what actually happened.
yeah, he Mac forgot Grimly.
How do you forget Grimly?
I don't know.
We don't know. He mirror warped down from Safari Room and just went right into Breaker Room.
Oh, I see. He's going for a Grimly skip.
Yeah. Really
Very frame
unfortunate.
perfect.
And you had a very good Area 4.
Yeah, I actually did. A couple of mistakes, like I got attacked by a shy guy, and I didn't get the seller double, but aside from that, everything was pretty much what I would hope for.
Yeah, and Mac really didn't. He got 2-cycle on both. Actually, no, he 2-cycled Breaker and 2-cycled Armory.
Okay, well, he shouldn't have been going for Breaker to begin with.
He actually lost Breaker on 1 HP.
Which is why he shouldn't be going for Breaker to begin with.
It was very close attempt.
That's okay.
But
you know what? I respect him for trying it. I mean, I went for shit that I shouldn't be going for either. Like, I'm pretty sure I went for I didn't go for instant moonshot. I actually missed the moonshot, so I don't think I actually went for anything stupid this time. But you know, it's a race. You shouldn't be.
Yeah,
you
I mean,
missed
you
your
did
shot,
punch.
but-
You did punch Biff.
I did punch Biff. Well, you gotta punch Biff. Like that's just
That's
That's
tradition.
just race etiquette. And I don't believe that Mac is coming in here.
Do you
No,
like
it's
my splits
shut off his
background?
stream.
I love your
Yeah.
split background.
It's a big fat meanie.
It is. You're right.
I didn't really think about that until now.
Yeah, Max seemed to shut off his stream after he lost, so I don't know if he'll get in here.
That's okay. If he does, that's great. And if he doesn't, then I'll just do his part for him.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Mac, how did you feel when
I
you
don't know what he sounds like, so I'm just gonna use my voice for both.
Yeah.
So how did you
If I'm
feel
like
when you lost
if I'm like with a very British accent, how's that?
Yeah.
Okay. Ask Max some questions.
You had a really clean area 1 and 2. What happened in the third area there?
All right. Well, you see, so after area 1, right, I was trying to go down to. I was trying to give Rice a little bit of leeway so he could, sort of kind of come back from this, but I don't think he really, optimized what I was giving him. So for area 4, right, I was trying to maybe make it look like I might have been making a little bit of mistakes, going down to the breaker room. But I can't keep this accent up.
Yeah.
I hope Max sounds like that.
He's watching right now.
It's the typical London accent. God, I hope so.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, this was a good race. I won. I didn't prepare for this. Oh no.
Wasn't prepared, but you said you were rusty as a nail. You know what? You were just throwing. You were just throwing and trying to throw Max a curveball in an area 4 when his hopes were high.
Yeah, well, I should have done some real curveballs. Like, I should have gone for breakaway and I should have gone for soldier triple, but I didn't.
I don't know why. In the back of my head, I just thought you were gonna Boston burn.
There was a small, tiny urge to do twins double, but I can't really consistently do it, so I just thought that's stupid. I shouldn't be doing that.
All right.
Anyway, this was SpeedGaming, Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, we did it, boy. We did it, Reddit
Yeah.
all around.
Yeah.
We did
Thanks
it
for the
indeed.
gold, guys.
Thank you for the gold, kind stranger. Anyway, I believe the lace just left. Anyway, that's gonna wrap up our race today. This was an insane comeback on Lace's part, and just
It was just
an
a good
all-around
race
great
all around.
race. Yeah. I feel bad for Mac because unfortunately going for that Grimly unfortunately lost him the race. It lost a much closer race. But yeah. I have nothing else to say. Do you have any
I
other
have nothing
closing
either.
remarks? All right. So just want to say thanks to Speed Gaming for hosting this for us, and HD for organizing the event.
Thanks to both runners for running. I'm gonna do the commands now because I'm just really cool.
Very cool. Very epic.
There we go.
So we have our next race. Actually, the other race is currently on their way.
So yeah, we gotta
Speed Gaming 3.
Yeah, well. All right. You guys take care of yourselves.
Please go to Speed Gaming 3 to watch the race happening there. And yeah, we're gonna end out the episode.
Yeah, the episode is over.